Hello students, I am Kuleston Rodeka. We are going to discuss a new topic in this video I am from Jigyasa Educational. Hope you are also, all of you are enjoying good health. Today's topic is noun in apposition. When two nouns or noun phrases are used next to each other in a clause and they refer to the same person, same thing, we call it apposition. Let's take an example. Nazrul, my friend, is a good poet. Here, two noun, Nazrul, and another noun phrase, my friend, is mentioned, but Nazrul and my friend is the same person, no different person. These type of nouns which are used side by side, one after another, to refer the same person is called noun in apposition. In grammar, apposition is a grammatical construction in which two elements, normally noun phrases, are placed side by side with one element serving to identify the other in a different way. Then the two elements are said to be in apposition. According to Cambridge Dictionary, when we use two noun phrases next to each other in a clause, they refer to the same person or thing. We call this apposition. An example was given here. Timothy, their youngest child, is very musical. Timothy and their youngest child was the same person. The living room, the biggest room in the house, looks out onto a beautiful garden. The living room and the biggest room in the house are the same room. The second noun phrase tells us something more about the first noun phrase, its identity, its quality. That means it said something about it's something more about the first noun or noun phrase, about its identity, about its quality. We can also reverse the order of the phrase. Nazrul, my friend, is a good singer. We can also write as my friend Nazrul is a good singer. Look here, my friend Nazrul is a good singer. We can reverse the order. Nazrul can be placed before my friend and my friend can be placed before Nazrul. We can reverse the order. There is no definite order that this should come first and this should come second. It is not. You can write Nazrul first, then my friend, again my friend Nazrul. Instead of writing my friend Nazrul, you can write Nazrul, my friend, is a good singer. Generally, in writing the noun phrases in apposition, we separate both by commas. In writing the noun phrases in apposition, they are generally separated by commas. Actually, we should not use these commas all the time. Actually, when we use commas, it has different indication, different meaning, and when we do not use commas in writing noun in apposition, it has different meaning, different indication. Let's discuss when we use comma and what does it mean, and when we do not use commas and what is its meaning, its implications. Generally, in the case of when the comma is used, that means this case is say when comma is used, commas are used, what happens? It is done when the second noun phrase gives extra information which is not necessary to identify the person or thing. What happens? We use comma here. Delhi, India's capital city, has become overpopulated. Now we can add here. And Dasarath, the father of Ramachandra, was the king of Ajodhya. Here, what happens to Delhi? After Delhi, we use the noun in apposition, India's capital city. This is no doubt an additional information, extra information, but this information is not necessary to identify what Delhi is, what place Delhi is. We all know that Delhi is the capital of India. This information is not necessary to identify Delhi, or you can say New Delhi. Say New Delhi, because there is no another New Delhi. There is only one New Delhi and has become overpopulated. So what happens? We use comma after Delhi and after the second that is noun in apposition, India's capital city, because we give some extra information about Delhi, but this information is not necessary to identify what type of place of Delhi is. So in such case, it is what used with commas. Similarly, Dasarath, the father of Ramachandra, again we use comma here after Dasarath and also after the noun phrase, actually which is used as noun in apposition. We use comma here. Was the king of Ajodhya. So we all know who Dasarath is. It is not necessary to explain to identify him. So what happens? This noun in phrase is used as an extra information, not to identify Dasarath. That's why we use comma here. So our sentence will be Dasarath, comma, the father of Ramachandra, comma, was the king of Ajodhya. And then let's come to the case in which we do not use commas in noun in apposition. Sometimes the second noun phrase contains information which specify which person or thing we are referring to from a number of possible people or things. In these cases, we do not use commas. I can repeat it. Sometimes the second noun phrase contains information which specifies which person or thing we are referring to from a number of possible people or things. In these cases, we do not use commas. Sometimes what happens? Additional information is necessary to specify a person, because there are a number of things, a number of persons which are alike, which falls in the same category. Then what will happen? We will have to specify which one is mentioned, which one is indicated, which one is referred to. Say a man has two sisters. One is Neha, the other is Sneha. What will happen? The eldest sister you can say, Neha is reading in Guwahati University, while his another sister, younger sister, she's still at school level. So the person can express this: my sister Neha is studying in Guwahati University, my sister Sneha is still at school. It means the speaker has at least two sisters, and by adding my sister Neha, that means he has two sisters. He is speaking about Neha. In the second sentence, my sister Sneha, that means he is speaking the particular younger sister Sneha. So by using noun in apposition, the speaker specifies which sister he is talking about. Here, that's why we do not use commas to introduce the noun in apposition. We write them plainly without any commas. My sister Neha is studying in Guwahati University. My sister Neha is still at school. All these are written without using commas. Thus, where we can say, when we write noun phrases side by side, we call the second phrase noun in apposition. It is to be remembered that the second phrase is used to refer the first person. That means both the nouns refer the same person. Mr. Borua, a teacher, is teaching the students English grammar. Here, Mr. Borua and a teacher, these two nouns are used to indicate the same person. So, we will say a teacher, which is placed after Mr. Borua, is a noun in apposition. So, thank you students for watching these videos. We are hopeful to meet you again in our next videos. Till then, say goodbye.